Which was out in June last year, which was the same time that you started your charity.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And then I've got a new album being released on the 19th of June, so a lot of those pieces were from there as well.
Yeah, if you want to check out Emma's accounts, it's just at Piano Mindfulness on Instagram,
yes, and TikTok and Facebook.
Yes.
And I've got a new Piano Mindfulness candle, which has come out. We're on the Bath Road. So that's in pre-order at the moment. But yeah, let's talk about your charity. So tell me about Lavender Rose Project.
Yeah, so I started it in June last year, and it's a mental health charity, and we provide care packages to people across the UK who are struggling with any sort of mental illness, or if they're just struggling in general. We have different options, so we have self-harm prevention kits, and we have just general well-being packages, crisis kits, and then there's a customisable package where you can literally choose whatever you want to put in it. And we've also got free resources on our website, and yeah, that's what we do at the minute.
That's just so amazing. So you started that in June last year.
So it's been almost exactly a year since we started.
Oh my gosh. And how many packages have you sent out so far?
We have sent just over 800.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
We've had a really good response, and everyone's been really lovely.
Yeah. So what sort of thing usually goes into a care package?
So normally we try to include some distractions, helplines, colouring pages, worksheets to go through. So we have a self-love worksheet,
nice.
and then self-care items, so face masks and fidget toys, because they're really good for distracting you and coping with anxiety. They're really, really helpful. Bits and bobs like that, and then you get a little postcard written by me, and a few other bits and bobs. We've got lots of videos and photos of what we put into packages, but that's the general gist of it.
So how much does each package cost you to make?
Cost me to make? Well, we've just sort of changed around how we run things. So we used to have just one sort of standard package, which was a suggested £5 donation, because that covers the cost of the postage and everything inside it. But now we've got different levels. So we have free letters, which is what all of the donations go towards, is the postage and packaging of the free letters. And then we've got sort of different options for different things. So like I said, there's the self-harm prevention kits, which you can now get by themselves. So if you just want that, you can just get that. All the prices are on the website, the suggested donations. So it's not you don't have to pay if you can't afford to, but it's a sort of suggested amount that covers the cost. So it's different depending on what you get.
So what would the donations, there's a donate button on Facebook. So what would these donations go towards?
These will go towards the free letters and any other package that we need to pay for, and also just generally helping us out with going forward, being able to do more things within the community, and maybe teach people in school stuff, and it would help us with the cost of printing the paper, because we print a lot of stuff. We try to obviously do as much of it as we can online, but when we need to print resources, the donations go towards that as well, and all the postage costs as well. That's a big one. That takes up a lot of our donations, is the postage.
I'm not surprised. So what sort of thing are you thinking of doing moving forwards? And already had a lot of success.
Thank you. So moving forwards, we definitely want to do more in local communities, 100%. We're just working on the paperwork at the minute, because there's a lot of safeguarding obviously we need to do. But we really want to sort of go into schools or community places and teach people about how to cope with, not only about mental illnesses and just educating people about as many as we can, but also how to help themselves as well. Yeah, so that's what we want to do.
So in your time working as this in a mental health charity, what have you found be the most annoying stigmas around it?
There's a lot of stigmas. I mean, the worst one is, well, not the worst one, they're all bad.
Yeah.
But just people saying that people with like depression are lazy and they're not trying, but it's so much harder than, like, it's kind of out your control a lot of the time. You need that support system around you to be able to get better, and it's not just a case of willing it away. You can't just be like, I'm just going to be happy now. Like, it doesn't work like that.
No.
You need the support of like professionals and family and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's a big stigma that needs to go. It's got to go.
Yeah, it's got to go.
Yeah.
If there's someone out there listening who might need some help, what would your recommendation be to them?
I mean, obviously to go to our charity.
Yeah.
Check out the resources on our website.
Yes.
But if there's like one bit of advice that I would give is just to be more forgiving of yourself and your flaws, because it's all part of you and it's okay. Like, it's okay to be not okay, and it's okay to make mistakes, and you live and learn from them, and everyone makes them. Like, you're not alone, you're not the only person
100%.
that is struggling, and you do have the support, even if you don't feel like you do. People love you, and you are needed.
Just reach out. The best thing to do is just to talk about it.
It's so difficult, but that first step of just reaching out is the biggest step.
It's the biggest,
And once you've got past that, it's just such a relief to finally feel like I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I'd also like to say a huge thank you to the Piano Shop Bar.
Yes, that's where we are.
Yeah, we're at. It's amazing.
It's beautiful, beautiful shop.
It's incredible shop. And
if you're in Bath, definitely visit the Piano Shop.
We'd just like to say a huge thank you for allowing us to host this event here. And yes, we'll see you another time. Yes.
Thank you for your beautiful playing.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
coming. Okay, thank you. Bye. Bye.